People who say, "Just checking in."
Some messages sound harmless, friendly, even polite. Just checking in. A sentence that looks casual, supportive, and low pressure, but somehow it never feels that way. Because when someone says, "just checking in," they're usually not just checking in. They're reminding you, waiting, or quietly asking why you haven't replied yet. And that's when a simple message starts to feel heavier than it should. On the surface, just checking in sounds completely reasonable. It feels calm, polite, and emotionally neutral. There's no urgency in the words, no visible pressure, no direct demand for a response. It sounds like someone being considerate, someone giving you space, someone saying, "Take your time, no rush at all." The phrase feels light, almost friendly, like a gentle tap on the shoulder rather than a knock on the door. And because of that, it rarely feels wrong at first. It blends into modern communication so easily that most people don't even question it. It sounds like patience. It sounds like understanding. It sounds harmless, at least on the surface. In reality, just checking in usually means something very different. It means the silence was noticed. It means time passed longer than expected, and now the absence feels uncomfortable. The message isn't aggressive, it isn't confrontational, but it isn't neutral either. It quietly changes the balance of the conversation. Without saying it out loud, it asks a question. Why didn't you reply? Suddenly, the silence becomes your responsibility. Not replying stops being a neutral choice and starts to feel like a mistake. The phrase creates pressure without urgency, expectation without clarity, and tension without conflict. Nothing is said directly, but everything is understood.
This phrase became normal because it feels safe. It avoids confrontation, it avoids clarity, and it avoids saying what's actually being felt. Instead of asking, "Why didn't you reply?" people say, "Just checking in." It sounds softer, less direct, but the emotional weight stays the same. Modern communication is full of phrases like this, sentences designed to sound gentle while carrying expectations underneath.
For the person receiving it, just checking in creates pressure without urgency. You feel watched but not rushed, expected but not demanded. The message lingers, and so does the guilt. Even if you had a reason for not replying, the phrase makes it feel like you owe something, an explanation, a justification, or at least a response. Just checking in isn't rude, and it isn't wrong, but it's another example of how modern communication avoids clarity. A sentence that sounds light while quietly carrying expectation. And somehow, without anyone approving it, it became completely normal. Who approved this?